Hello, welcome to Math Companion. Now, the first step in solving this, we are going to evaluate the bases. Okay, so 8 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2, which is equals to 2 cubed. Then 27 can be written as 3 times 3 times 3, which is equals to 3 cubed. Then we have 12 can be written as 3 times 2 times 2, which is equals to 3 times 2 squared. Then next we have 18. 18 can be written as 3 times 3 times 2, which is the same as 2 times 3 squared. Now we want to rewrite the equation using this new fact of indices. Now, instead of writing 8 to power x, we are going to write 2 cubed to power x, then plus 3 cubed to power x, divide by, instead of writing 12 to power x, we are going to write it as 3 times 2 squared to power x, then plus, instead of 18, it's going to be 2 times 3 squared to power x, which is simply equal to 7 over 6. Now, we can decide to swap x and 3. The same thing over here, we swap x and the numbers that we have inside. Now, this is going to be 2 to power x, then cubed, plus 3 to power x, then cubed, divide by, now if we are swapping x inside, then we are going to have 3 to power x times 2 to power x, and then these 2 you're gonna have 2 outside, then plus the next one we are going to have 2 to power x times 3 to power x but squared, which is equals to 7 over 6. Now, our next step, we are going to make some substitutions. So here, this is what we are going to do. So setting a to be 2 to power x and b to be equals to 3 to power x. Now let us write this again. So instead of 2 to power x, I'm going to have a now cubed plus b cubed divided by a, so this is b, a squared, so a squared b, and then plus a b squared, which is equals to 7 over 6. Okay, now our next step, we are going to simplify this. All right, so we are going to have a cubed plus b cubed divided by, now we have ab is common, so we have ab into a plus b, all right, is equals to 7 over 6. Now, if we are going to divide, we are going to divide this, can divide this how many times? So from the algebra formulas, we know a cubed plus b cubed divided by a plus b is simply going to be equal to a squared. a squared minus ab plus b squared. Then now you are left with ab, which is equals to 7 over 6. Okay, now in this case, our next step, we are going to do cross multiplication. So 6 you multiply by all that you have over here, and ab you multiply by all that we have up there. So it's going to be 6 into brackets a squared minus ab plus b squared is equals to 7ab. Open the brackets here. It's going to be 6a squared minus 6ab and plus b squared is equals to 7ab. Okay, now reorganizing the like terms together, we are going to have now as 6a squared minus 13ab plus 6b squared is equals to 0. Now, our next step, we are going to actually factorize. We are going to factorize this, and we are going to use an approach of a quadratic to factorize. Okay, and in this case, if we are to factorize this, we are going to have this one as 2a. If we factorize this, we are going to get 2a minus 3b, and of course 3a minus 2b is equals to 0. Now then we need to do this analysis. We are going to say 2a minus 3b will be equals to 0, which means 2a is equals to 3b. Now, another case is when we have 3a is equals to 2b. Now, we are going to do a substitution here. Remember with a, we did a substitution. We said a is equals to 2 to power x. So this is 2 times 2 to power x is equals to b is 3 to power x. 3 times 3 to power x. So this is going to be 2x plus 1 is equals to 3 raised to power x plus 1. All right. Now, here we have 3 times 2 to power x is equals to 2 times 3 to power x. If you divide by 3 here and by 3 here, okay, and then you're going to have 2 to power x is equals to 2 times 3 to power x, 3 to power x minus 1, because we are dividing with 3. And we're going to divide by 2 here, by 2 here, 2. Then we are going to have 2 to power x minus 1 is simply equals to 3 to power x minus 1. Now, the only possible scenario here, by inspection, this is only possible when we are able to get, when the whole of this solution is going to give us 1. And when the whole of this solution will give us 1. So how possible is it? It's going to be 2 to power x plus 1 should be equal to 1. which is like 2 to power 0. And therefore, in this case, clearly x plus 1 is equals to 0, so x will be equals to -1. That is the possible solution. And here, it is only possible when we are going to get 1, and here it can only be possible when the answer is 1. So 1. So we pick n of this. We're going to say 2 to power x minus 1 will be equals to 1, which is just the same as 2 to power x minus 1 is equals to 2 to power 0. Okay, so therefore we are going to say x minus 1 is equals to 0 and x will be equals to 1. That is our other solution. So the solutions for x is -1 and 1. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the notification button so that we can keep notifying you whenever we post amazing questions. Bye bye.